Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel here, and I'm not going to really call this one a channel update per se. I'm going to call this more my winter break plans for 2019, as what I'm planning on doing basically in the next couple weeks here. Concentrated the periods between December 20th and January 4th here, as that's when I'll be off work, and I don't travel for Christmas. All my family is right here for Christmas, so I don't need to go anywhere other than obviously from my apartment to their place, which I'll do that on the day. But I'm just going to say, last year I did say I was going to take a break other than my scheduled sports recap content. And ultimately what wound up happening was it didn't really feel like I had much of a break from doing this, because it worked out, that I had content to upload throughout the, I call it winter break. I mean, I'm a Christian Orthodox, so I consider Christmas the occasion, like Christmas tree, Christmas gifts, Christmas dinner, Christmas time. But I do consider the whole period winter break or holiday season, because it includes Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's, and, Kwanzaa if you celebrate that, or Hanukkah if you celebrate that. And I mean, I know Diwali is, I think that's the Indian version. That usually happens in October, and Ramadan, it goes with the moon there. But you know what I'm getting at when I say, Christmas and the holiday season here. But getting back to that, I mean, I'm not going to change my recapping the Flames, Hitman, and Roughnecks Season 2 and all those shows is ongoing. And I'll be uploading that on my regular basis, every 6 games for Calgary Flames, and then every month for the Roughnecks. So I'm not going to change that. But my plan this year, during the winter break, is now that I'm going to be off work, and much of the time I'm planning on just staying in to, just to catch up on some R&R and get a much needed break and charge up the batteries. However, I am planning on giving you a feast of content. I'm going to try to make as many videos as I can just in that 2-week period. This is not going to be my new normal for uploading several videos daily. I mean, that's my plan, and things could still happen. I may have spontaneous plans, or I might actually I have some friends that are actually gonna come in the city here, and might meet up with them. But I do also, I do say I post several videos weekly, as a lot of time. The sports recap, it happens when it happens, and then if any major stories come, I try to upload it as soon as I can. But most of the time I make my content on the weekend and do several videos, and depending on what it is, I just post them all up here. But my plan during, let's call it straight the periods between December 20th and January 4th here, where I'm going to be off work, I'm going to plan to upload as much as I can, because I have several personal vlogs that I made a list of. I'd like to, make those, and maybe post some attempt at comedy here. And then I actually got an idea from a comment about maybe I should make this video, and maybe this will be a video I'll post, or have it go up live at least on Christmas Day. But being a Calgary sports fan, maybe, I'm not gonna guarantee it, and this is all just plans. And if things don't go to full fruition, I'll give you a reason why at the end of the winter break. But I do tend to maybe go through every sports memorabilia that I have, and that could be my gift to you this year. But I'll think about how I'm going to do that. But yeah, in addition to my regular sports content where I recap games, and I know that looking at my schedule here, I'll have a Hitman recap video, because it actually worked out nicely that right where the game work is, they'll have later last game before the break here, and the Flames play a lot of their games during the winter break here, so I think those videos will be in that 2-week period or maybe at the end. And then there'll be a Roughnecks video recapping how December went. And then I'll actually, especially with the home opener for the Roughnecks this year, they're defending champions and they got a banner to raise. So I'm going to try to capture that on my video here. But, maybe with the, Christmas and the Feast of Gifts, Feast of Dinner, I'm going to plan to upload as much as I can in that 2-week period to see how that goes, and try to get as much out there. And considering that period from December 20th to January 4th here, I also plan to make some Calgary Flames news videos that happened on that particular date there. I'm going to say one event I think will be an event that we wish didn't happen, and another event that we have mixed emotions on, that we were happy when it happened both times. I might drop those hints in there what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to give you a clue that it's Calgary Flames news. It happened in between the period of December 20th and January 4th there, and I plan to make videos in retrospect of those events during this time, and yeah, I might actually maybe show you all my Calgary sports merchandise, and try to bang out as many personal vlogs and maybe attempt a comedy out there, as I just want to see how many videos I can do, and because the shortest part is standing in front of this and talking about whatever's on my mind, but I do have some downtime in between while I'm waiting for the editing to spit out the new video, and also to upload it, and making a thumbnail and all that stuff. If you're a content creator yourself, you know exactly what I mean. And speaking of content creator, I mean, it's been many years, or a couple of years, that I've been more active here. I still use a JVC camera that's almost 10 years old, and I use Windows Media Movie Maker, I should say, to make my videos here. But I'm actually contemplating on finding relatively inexpensive software, and I think I might have found one, but I may decide to change software to edit my videos and make my videos on, because I like to have a few more features, but I don't want to spend several $100s. I'm not big enough yet to justify that. And I'm still potentially working on and pondering it, is I have for my shows. I'm not planning on changing it, but I use the Legend app, which you can get that on iOS or Google. I see many people use it, and then and the music I use is in the audio library. I'm still going to keep those for my shows, for Flames, Stampeders, Roughnecks, and Hitmen. But I'm actually on the fence. It's just the amount of work involved, and I'm just trying to find the right template, and I'll eventually use a template, and then I'll credit the user. But I'm contemplating on, I think I said I was going to do it in an update in the past, and it hasn't happened yet. But I'm thinking for some videos, I'm planning on maybe getting get an intro from Panzoid, and I might try to do that. I'm still kicking tires on that, and then I want to make an outro card, and that's going to apply on all the videos. And I want to make an outro card so I don't have those icons that come over me towards the end. I'm thinking about doing that for all my videos going forward, and I'm going to say minus the ones that I record on my smartphone, because that requires me editing it. I mean, for the stuff that I record on my smartphone, I'm going to just upload that directly. But for this, I mean, I need to edit it anyway, because you don't need to see me walking in and out of the shot, obviously. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of a little update, but I'm not going to change anything other than the fact that during the winter break, I'm going to plan to make as much content as I can, and go back to my regular pace after January 4th with new content, a few videos on the weekend, or as major news happens. If let's say these guys made a significant trade, or I don't think there's going to be any more significant news of these guys. I think we had enough of it the last few weeks there, and I think you might know what I'm getting at, and you can see my videos on what major news I'm talking about, but it was definitely surprising and unexpected. But yeah, I mean, thanks for following me along up to this point here, and hopefully I can make as much content as I can, and we'll see how much I can make here, and see how much I grow here, and if I do grow. I mean, I'm still fairly new at this. I've been more active here over the last year and a half, believe it or not, and thanks for those who watched and even watched some of my older content, and I'm still, experimenting a few things, and there's still a couple things that I'm thinking about doing eventually. I mean, I know the Panzoid, it looks like a nice play to get an intro, but man, there's a lot of work involved. Kudos to those who make those templates, and I'll credit that person how they want to be credited whenever I make one, or use their template and modify it to the way I want it, and make an outro. But I still think that's going to take time, and I just like to make content like this, and I haven't decided. Therefore, I don't know if I would be comfortable if I'll do a live vlog, like vlogging as I'm out on the street here, and my personal vlog is here talking about a particular topic, and same with attempt at comedy, and recapping sports, and it's all about trying to make the notes the best I can, and recapping what has happened, and maybe I think the next episode for my Calgary Flames of 6 will have a better tone to it, the way things have been looking lately, and so yeah, go Calgary Sports. Of course, if you like everything I do on my YouTube channel, just make sure you hit like, subscribe, and follow along here. And as I say, I'm planning on making a feast of content here during my winter break, because I'll have a little more time to do so, and we'll see what happens, and I'll maybe recap after the winter break if I got to do everything that I wanted to do, and hopefully at least get pick a few more scarves up, and whoever asked for the content, hopefully you weren't disappointed in what I actually did. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video here, and like I say, enjoy the feast that I'm hoping that I'm going to deliver here in those couple weeks, and it's just going to be in those couple weeks that I'm going to do as much content as I can, and then go back to my regular pace, as I always like to say, put everything away and get back to normal when the holidays are over, and face the fact that we still have a long winter ahead before spring and summer. So, thank you.